Okay, rocking and rolling. Let's grab all of our friends. All right, bingo. Here we go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Depends where you're watching from today. Dante here. So glad to be with you guys. I have no idea what's going on with my camera right now. Sorry about that. We'll definitely get that squared away. Great to see you guys. Great to be back for another wonderful week here in OFA. I'm excited to get to work with you. Um, the world's just crazy right now, isn't it? There's a lot of stuff going on. I feel like personally, I just feel like our country is so depressed and across the world, there's just so much happening. And I was really excited to get back today. I was really excited to get to come to work, something stable and steady, come get to work with you, our fantastic entrepreneurs, and get to help you with your businesses and turn mountains to molehills. So, whatever your hurdles are, I'm really excited to be able to speak with you today. If you have a question, as always, gang, please just raise your hand. At the bottom of Zoom, in case you don't know how to raise your hand, at the bottom of Zoom is a little heart that says react. If you click that heart, a pop-up shows up and there'll be a physical button that says raise hand. If you guys have any questions at all that you would like to speak to me about, feel free to raise those hands. Today is Monday. It means it's open coaching. Ask me any question about anything that you're encountering right now today. And if you don't have a question right now, that's perfectly fine. As your question comes up, feel free to raise your hand at any time. I see John's hand went up first, and after that, sorry, my screen's across the way. I think it's tequila, but yeah, cool. There we go. All right, my eyes do still work. That's great to know. If anybody else has a question, feel free to raise your hand. All right, John, good morning, my friend. Great to see you. It's been a while. How can I help today?
Good morning, Dante. How you doing?
I'm living.
I haven't seen you in a while too, but it's good to see you back and I'm back in shape.
Awesome.
So
Good to see you too, my man.
let me share something here. Okay, so I need to share. Okay, there. So I have an issue here with I'm trying to set up. Let me go ahead and start from the beginning here.
Sure.
Let me go to ClickFunnels here. I have a course that I'm trying to make it live, but I have a few issues.
John, up in your URL, instead of going to ClickFunnels, just go type myclickfunnels.com.
My ClickFunnels,
Yep,
my
myclickfunnels.com.
let me see, my my ClickFunnels.
Nice.
No,
I think it looks like we typed it wrong. I think you have two I's in click.
my ClickFunnels.com. There you
I
go.
think you have two I's in click, though. Am I seeing that right?
No, it's only one.
He's missing the C and click.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, just type it out from scratch. myclickfunnels.com. That always takes you right into your existing account. It's a lot faster.
Okay, my ClickFunnels.com.
Yep. Lovely. All right, takes us right in.
Right. So I have I'm in here. I'm basically everything. I have issues also with the site. So I'm gonna use this site where I have the course, and I'm gonna go to courses here, and I'm gonna tell you this is the one that I have issues here. It's called AI Real Estate Virtual 30-Day Challenge. So I'm
Okay.
gonna click in here, and I have set up all this already. I have it's gonna be a six modules or weeks, and I already have week number one with 5 modules here. Okay, so I only have published up to day 5, and day 6, 7, and on is only draft.
Okay,
Now,
great.
so let me show you here what I'm trying to tell you. If I go to funnels, this is the funnel right here,
Okay.
and I'm going to I wanna go. I wanna see. Actually, I'm gonna go here, and I wanna go to the course over here. Yeah. So I'm gonna go to the course
Okay.
here. Here. This is the one. I'm going to preview. I'm gonna preview what I have right now.
Okay.
So if I preview these, I have a few issues. First of all, week number 2, 3, 4, and 5, which doesn't supposed to show up, it shows over there. And second,
Yeah, but click week 2.
if I click week 2 right here, right?
Yep.
Nothing shows up. This is the only thing that shows up,
Okay.
which is okay. There is nothing there. So, but again, the main issue that I have, look at in the left side over here, or everything is way off. So the course is way off. See, even this one right here, week number 1, is kind of tacky here. See, if I go over here, see, if I click, let's say that I click day 1 right here in the left side. This is the way it's coming out. It's cut up in the right hand side, so it's completely off.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why. And I think a few weeks ago I was checking on this and it was fine, but now all of a sudden it's completely off.
This feels like a browser caching issue, John. Can you copy that URL at the very top for me?
Right here.
Yes. Copy that and then put it in the Zoom chat.
Zoom shot.
Well, actually, you don't have to worry about that. Let's just check it right here. Go to the top right of your browser where it says finish update. Yeah, click on that. Let's open a new incognito. Yes, sir. And paste that link in. Okay, right.
That's another issue that I have. Or every time that if I do testing with the Fed credit card, instead of sending me to the course directly, it sends me to this. So I have to, it's not sending me directly. That's another issue that I have here.
Right.
So that's number 1, that everything is off right here. And number 2, let me see. Number 2, let's go over here to the funnel. So I'm going to AI. I'll go over here. And then I'm going to right here. See, I'm gonna test the funnel. I'm gonna test the funnel right here. So when I'm testing the funnel, I need to go down here. I need to as a checkout guest, right?
Sure.
Checkout guest. That's the only way to have access to it, really. So I just go and put a name over here. Joel, whatever. Maybe another last name.
Mm-hmm.
The email could be John Jury. 1, 2, 3, 99. Use so many emails. A phone number, an address could be. There we go. This one right here. Any address is fine. And then I'm gonna go and get the credit card number. 0929.
Great.
And then I'm not gonna use it. That's another issue. I just wanna buy this course for $27.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna click in the order bump, and it still shows. So let's see what it comes whenever I click here. So far everything comes fine. And it takes me to the thank you page right here. You did it, you paid $27, blah, 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 blah. And then I go order confirmation. And then when I click here, it's supposed to take me to the course directly.
Mm-hmm.
And it does. Good.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I fixed that up.
Cool. And while we're here, John, go to day one, like on the left, your lesson day one, and click that for me. Yes.
Okay, let me check something here. Okay, day one. And this is where it goes off.
This just feels like browser caching. Do me a favor. Are you on a Mac or a PC? You're on a PC?
I'm in a PC, yes.
Okay, press Control and then the minus button in the top right of your keyboard.
Control and the minus button. Okay.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay, so yeah, you're not crazy zoomed. John, this
I'm
feels...
I'm doing this a few times and it's coming back to...
Yeah, you can hit plus. Put your screen at 90%. Control plus until you're at 90.
Control plus until I'm 90.
75%. Do it again.
Control
plus.
There you go. That's 100 right there.
I don't think so. Press Control plus again.
Control plus.
You're at 80 now. It shows right there. Press it one more time. 90. Okay. John, this looks like 100% just your browser is cached. Like the navigation showing like that over there. And everything looks perfect. And all of this feels like browser caching. Have you cleared your browser cache and cookies in a while?
I haven't, and I don't like to do that because then I get everything. I have to restart everything, the emails and the whole thing.
Yes, I don't blame you. Here's what I'd like you to do. In that incognito window that we used, I want you to log into your ClickFunnels account. And then you're going to be able to preview your course and do the whole thing. Check it in an incognito window for me. I think it's going to look perfect in incognito. And I think if it works in incognito but it doesn't work in a normal browser, then it is the cache. We'll have to clear your cache and cookies.
Okay, so let me go to incognito, and what do you want me to do? Open the funnel
you
here?
can just go to myclickfunnels.com. Nice. Okay, great. And now I'm just going to stop your screen share. Okay, so while I help Tequila John, just log into ClickFunnels in that incognito window, and then just go to your course just like you were. Okay. I think it's going to look perfect in incognito, but let me know what you see, and then we'll get to work on that.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. You got it, man. Talk to you soon. Okay, Tequila, great to see you. Is this the first time we're speaking?
Yes, I was here a few days last week, but you weren't here. I was here Friday, but I didn't have a question, but today I have a lot of them.
Okay, awesome. We love that. How can I help?
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen.
That'd be lovely.
Okay, awesome. Okay, share. Okay.
Bingo.
So, inside my funnel, I have, okay, the first thing, when I'm creating like email per se, how do I put like, or is there a way for me to put, hey, and then the person's name, like an empty space for the person's name? Does it automatically put that in there? I couldn't figure out how to do that.
Yes, that's called a merge tag. And our merge tag is first_name. I can show you how to do that. Let's go to your email.
Okay. I don't even know
you
how
can
to do
actually
that.
click.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. This will work just fine. Let's go ahead to your automations.
Automations. Okay.
and
Workflow.
workflows.
Okay.
Yes. It's probably that welcome.
Okay.
Let me show you something, Tequila. I like to go to my workflows a little bit differently. When we just do it like we did here, where you're just looking at all of your workflows, especially as you start building more, even if you name them well, it's like, well, is this the right workflow for the right funnel? I'm not sure. Here's how I like to find my workflows. Let's exit in the top left.
And my workflows are a mess, so I need help with that too. But we got to get through one thing at a time.
Sure. Let's go to our funnels. And then take me into that funnel, click the name. I like to go to the funnel that the workflow is in, because once we're here, this button shows me products that are connected. This button shows me workflows that are connected. So I already noticed if you scroll down one more step, you have a product and a workflow connected to that step. I imagine this is probably the workflow you want to work on, yes?
It's two, but as long as you teach me how to do it, I can fix it later. I can fix
Cool.
the other one later. Yeah.
So let's click that workflow icon. There is my workflow. Now we can just click into it. Click the name. Yes. And now, just at your top navigation up here, you can see that we moved from the funnel step to our workflow step. As you get more comfortable with this, it's really easy to navigate all the different things that you're looking at in your funnel. Okay, so first email you probably want to edit is that one right there. So click the 3 dots on that email and then settings. Or excuse me, edit email, excuse me.
Okay.
Spend some time with me, huh?
Okay. Great. Click after there at the top. Press put space. Put a space. And then
Recording in progress.
click this button right here, please. That's gonna collapse the there we go. Great. Okay, where are my merge tags? Click here again. There it is. Insert merge tag. So merge tags are like the action text where you can have their first name, their last name, maybe any dates and times. So you can see right there, contact first name. Yes.
Yay.
Bingo.
Awesome. Okay. Got it. All right.
Bingo. Nice.
Okay, great. All right. Next question. Thank you for that. So
of course.
this is I gotta get out of workflow, going to edit. So the pages where I'm selling something like my masterclass, and then I'm selling my coaching program, I feel like they're incomplete. So this is it, $27. They should be paying, and it's just saying name, email address, save my seat, as if it's a
So
free.
this is the webinar registration page, yes?
Yes.
So you're doing a paid webinar. They have to pay to watch your webinar.
Yes.
Okay, great. You're right. This does not have an order form on it. This is just an opt-in form where they give a name and an email. I also noticed we didn't have a product connected here. So let's click at the top your funnel icon. Right now we're in the editor. I just want to go back to your funnel builder so we can see the steps. Nice. And we were just looking at this page right here. There are not any products connected. So first we need to connect or create the product. Have you created the product yet?
So the product is the webinar. So I don't know what I should be doing to like create the product. So
Okay.
I actually have a workbook that's on the next page that I'm selling. That product is already in here.
Yes,
But for
scroll me
this-
down. I saw that. Your green
Okay.
box.
Yeah.
So there we go. We have one product and that's your workbook.
Yes.
Great. So we just need to create the product for people to access your webinar. This is going to be
Okay.
really simple. Let's exit in the top left.
Okay.
Anytime we're charging monies for anything, even if it's just like air, right? It's just their access to the webinar. There's nothing really tangible there. We're still charging monies, so we have to have a product associated. Let's just make yours. Go to your products tab.
Okay.
All products. And there's our blue. Okay, great. There's our workbook. Let's create a product, top right. We're going to make it a digital product. What's the name? Have you named your webinar yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. You don't need a description right now. You're probably actually going to be fine without a description. Your funnel page is the description of the product. So let's go ahead and create. I always love starting without descriptions, gang, because clean order forms that are easy for customers to view typically win. So this just helps us have a really clean order form. This will be a one-time payment, correct?
Yes.
Great. And then what's the amount? $27?
Yes.
Let's put that in. Awesome. Set the price. Great. Now we created the actual product itself. Let's go attach it to your funnel. Back to your funnels tab, top left.
And so it's saved in there, I guess.
That's correct. It's saved. Your price point is there. We're rocking and rolling. You can do any edits later on if you wanted to, like adding descriptions or like your product images, but that's all simple stuff. The big thing, to be able to sell, we have to actually add the product.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to make sure it was saved because I've done way too much and didn't save it.
That you'll at some point very soon you'll learn and you'll be saving everything.
Listen, that's why I said, was it saved before we moved?
All right, let's add our product. Look at you go. Let's add that masterclass. Bingo. All right, there's half of the job done. But look at the error that we're showing. This step is expecting to sell products and it's not set up to display. So all we have to do is put an order form on this registration page. You can click the X in the top right. And then let's enter the editor of this page. You can just put your mouse on. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're flying. Here we go. All right, great. Let's remove the opt-in inputs, which are those elements, the name and email. Put your mouse on those and just delete the element. Yes. Great. Now put your mouse on the timer and click your Add Element Action button. Beautiful. And we're going to search for a checkout. Hey, check it out. That was the worst sentence I've ever said. Whenever you click Add Element, at the very top, your search, it's already enabled. It's already blinking. You never even have to go click that. As you get better with knowing your tools and elements available, this is how I build funnels every day. I click Add Element. I just type the one I'm looking for just because I know what I'm looking for. In this case, we're looking for a checkout element. So just type check. And here's our checkout right there. Go ahead and click that. Nice. All right, you can click anywhere on your funnel just to get out of your list of elements. Great. Scroll me up a skosh, and here we go. Now we have an order form on the page, and your product is connected to this order form. Great job with your style guide. You set up a style guide, didn't you?
I don't know.
You did. Oh, you definitely did. Look at you. You got pink shadows. And as you added that new order form, it's already branded to you. Your button is pink. I believe you set up a style guide, and you did amazing with that. Cuts out a lot of little design time.
Thank you.
You have an order form now. Cool thing too, because this product is a digital product, we are not going to be asking for their address, billing, shipping information. We don't need it. So now we have a great minimalist order form, fast and easy for customers to use. Last thing we have to do, let's get rid of this button. We no longer need that. Your order form has buttons automatically inside of it. Bingo. Love that. So what questions do you have about the order forms?
So once they put their information in here, it goes to payment info and
you're there, and let me fill in the gap for you.
okay.
These buttons on the order form, these are submit buttons, and you're running a two-step order form. That means if somebody clicks on step 1, they fill in their information, and then they click next, you actually get their name and email and phone number. It's like an opt-in. And this is
Yeah.
how we trigger abandoned carts. So each
Mm.
button on the step 1 and on step 2, they are submit buttons. Submit buttons have 2 functions, Tequila. Number 1, they submit and collect customer information. Number 2, they take customers to the next step in the funnel. So it's already set out. If we look on the left side at our funnel steps, they're here. When they fill in step 2 and they press submit, they will submit their order, you will get their order, and they will be taken to the next step in the funnel, which is where you want them to go, correct?
Yes.
Perfect.
I'm wondering, do we have them submit a payment twice? So the next page is my workbook. So if they
Yep.
decide to get the workbook, then they have to pay again. Is there a way to like add it to cart, or should I just leave it like this?
You should leave it exactly like this, because
Okay.
this next page is actually an OTO step, a one-time offer. They only have to put their credit card in on the first step. Every step after that you're selling, they only have to click a yes button or a no button. It is a frictionless way for upsells to happen. There is no add to cart. It's really emotional as they're going through. And the beautiful thing, they never see a cart total climbing. Right? How many times do we start filling up a cart and then we see that total hits a specific number and we're like, no thanks, and we abandon the entire order. So guaranteedly, you've already set that OTO step up properly where it's just a yes button. It's a yes button and no text, because we're trying to incentivize and push everybody to yes, of course. So the no is not a button. It's just simple text that they can click.
Okay. Can we look at that?
Yeah, sure. Last thing I want to show you, though, let's go back
sorry.
to... No, you're A-okay. You're A-okay. I just want to show you how to look at the order form itself. Click off to the side.
Is that what you wanted me to do?
No, that's fine. Go right back into your funnel. All right. And then we'll edit your page, the webinar registration. Yes. I just want to show you one simple thing about the order form. So go down to your order form. First off, just put your mouse on the order form and then click it. Great. That opens up the settings. And at the very top, we have our preview. As you're here in the editor making changes and tweaking your order form, you can always see what's happening without having to go purchase and look live. So hit that drop down for me, step 1 of 2, and I want you to choose step 2 of 2, the next step. You can see that it just went to step 2. So now this is exactly what they're going to see. It just makes it really easy to edit inside the editor. You with me on that?
Gotcha. Thank you.
Bingo. So let's go take a look at Go Beyond.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so Russell will not be right there, but you know.
Of course.
So this is basically how I have it set up. So
Yep.
I got the details of what's inside the workbook. I got the workbook over here, and I don't know if I even need this anymore, but you tell me.
You do. That is going to automatically turn into an OTO. So let me show you what it looks like. Click on that order form for me. Yep. At our preview at the top, click that, and we're going to choose OTO. Yes. Oh, you have a description on the product. And you can see that description really makes the order form super clunky. Remember, gang, your funnel is the product description, the words you put on the page. I love a clean order form. So later on, just go remove that description.
Can you show me where? I don't remember how to do that.
Yeah, I can definitely show you how to do that. Let's stay here though and look at this order form. Scroll down on the page. Okay.
Keep going.
Yep, keep going.
Oh.
There. So you're going to remove that entire description. I'll need a little bit of vision from you, but scroll me up to the top of your order form. Scroll me down just a little bit. There, it's going to show the product name, okay? And then scroll me down a little more. And then it will show rush my order or no, I don't want this. That's all they see.
Okay.
It's really clean. I recommend you start exactly like this.
Okay. And how do I change the price? I can't remember how I got the price in there or how to change it.
I can show you all that. Let's go ahead. We didn't make any changes. So let's exit top left.
Right here?
Yes. Products. All. Click into your workbook. There's that description. Let's remove that.
Okay.
Great. Scroll me down. We'll find pricing just below. There it is.
Ah,
If we want to edit that price, you can just edit.
okay.
Put the correct price. How about we do $21.97?
Oh, great.
Lovely. Save. Great.
Okay.
Awesome. Now we can go back to your funnel. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Actually, sorry. Save your product. Yes.
Okay.
yes,
I was gonna ask. I was like,
Anytime, we're always looking in the top right. Anytime that save is lit up, you're like, yep, I'm going to save.
okay, okay.
Cool.
And where did you want me to go?
Let's go back to our funnel.
Okay.
Yes. And let's go to your OTO step.
In the first.
That's your order form step.
This.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's enter the editor. Great.
What does OTO stand for again? One-time
OTO
offer.
stands for one-time offer. You got
Okay.
it. OTOs always come after the order form. It goes
Okay.
order form, OTOs, whether an upsell or a downsell.
Okay.
Great. Let's scroll down to your order form. Click it for me. In our preview, yeah, oh, you're flying. That's what it
Nice.
looks like. How great is that?
That looks great. It looks much better.
Good.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Let me see. That helped out with the lot. So when they register for once they register for my like the official coaching program, like I don't think this one is set up correct either. I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Okay, actually click that button top left again.
This one?
Yes, that one, just so we can look at your build. So if I'm understanding, let me get my tool. They're going to register here for $27, gets them access to the membership, to the masterclass. Then they can choose to or not to get the workbook. From there, they're set, and you're going to do the webinar. Yes, you're going to take them to a thank you page, but their journey is waiting for the webinar to happen at the date and time. And then
Right.
after you do that in the end of the webinar, you do your stack and close, and you're going to send them here to this order form to buy the package. Is that right?
You got it.
You got it. So all we're going to do is in the webinar, you're going to give them this link for that order form page. But go ahead with your question now.
So after the thank you page, nothing else will happen, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Click your
So-
thank you page, because on a thank you page, we want to confirm and affirm the things that they just did. So look at you. Yes. Thank you for registering for the workshop. Right up top, easy for them to see. Here on this thank you page, you would be having countdown timers, and you would be putting the date and time of when the actual webinar is happening so that they
Okay.
know what they're doing. You also have the next steps, the things you should do next. This is absolutely perfect.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Okay. So for this, I'll add the date and time on that thank you page. For
Nice.
this one, it says there are no products configured, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. And is this, do I need to do anything else to complete the sale?
No, no, you
Oh,
don't. You're
okay.
absolutely perfect. All you need to do, there are no products configured. It's exactly what we did earlier. That means you have not created or connected the product to this step.
Oh,
So this will
okay.
probably be like what, a 1997 offer, something like that.
Yeah,
You're going to go to your products, create the
gotcha.
product, and then add it to this funnel step, and you're rocking.
Okay, awesome. My final question, it's so silly, but like this right here, I cannot get, I want this one to be gone. I
Okay.
want this one to move up, and I want this to be bold, the same as this one. And when I tell you gave me such a hard time, I don't even know.
Okay, let me see if I can unring the bell. Yeah, press right there. Press backspace.
It disappears.
Oh, did it just go to the bottom?
Uh, Hold on, let me,
Certification and life. Okay, yeah, undo. Click anywhere off to the side. That'll get, yes, undo. Yes. Okay, certification and lifestyle recognition
oh,
package.
it did go to the bottom, and I didn't realize that because evidently I did it before and it went to the bottom.
That is so interesting. Okay, click into that element. Great. Put your mouse here. Press enter.
Oh, you said enter. I hit backspace.
Okay, great. Now go back up top. Put your mouse there in front of that C. Press backspace.
Delete,
Yeah,
backspace.
delete, backspace. Yeah,
Okay.
remove. So interesting. Okay, this happens sometimes. This happens once in a blue moon. Honestly, I'm sure I could sit here for 5 to 10 minutes and figure out what's causing that in whatever way. Here's what I would do. I would just rebuild it. I would add a new checkbox element, and I would just copy and paste, and I would rebuild it. Let me show you how to do that.
Okay.
Once in a very blue moon, especially with checkboxes, I do see that happen. So, yeah, great. Put your mouse, put your mouse on that checkbox. Add element at the bottom, your action button. We know we're looking for a checkbox, so just type check. We're not scrolling. We know what we're doing. Boom.
This
I
one?
named the product wrong. Remove check for me from the top. And it's just bullet list. It's actually right there for you.
Okay.
Bingo. Click anywhere on your funnel to get out of those settings. Great. Scroll me up. So there's your original box. Here's our new box. I would just start copy and pasting. I would take the things, put it in that new checkbox, just rebuild it, and then when you're done, delete the original. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yes, absolutely.
Great.
Okay. I'll work on that. You can help somebody else. Thank you so much. It's been great.
You got it, Tequila. Glad to help. Glad to have you here.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right. Next up, we have Margaret, and then John, I'm going to hop back to you and get a status update. But Margaret, good morning. Great to see you again, Rockstar. How can I help?
Okay, so can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, cool. Welcome back. And so I think I was on once last week and got some good help.
Good.
Here's my angst. I'm like pulling what's remaining of my hair out. Okay, so we got buyers, and so my issue is that when they pay, the process is not completing. They're getting, and I talked about this before with you, declined. Now a client just paid 497 for. Remember, I made an offer to the cohort.
Yeah.
So I got 3 people from the cohort, and we had, let's see, 13 people, 13 nonprofits, early stage nonprofits that joined this cohort. That includes myself and the host. So you're talking 10 people, 10 businesses, and we got 3, potential sales out of that, which is pretty
That's
good.
great. Great conversions.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
And
scale that. I love that.
that so do I. If I can get their money, I'm just I
So
know.
yeah, so what's happening? It's not going through?
So can I share my screen with you
Yes, please.
on this? So, share screen. This is what I'm seeing on my end. So in ClickFunnels, we finally got this to go through with the $5,000 deal.
Great.
This 497, I can see it, but when I go over to Payments AI, we only I only see these completions, and I would love for this to be my gross, but those are all test guys. So, I can't even. But I'm excited that there's something possible out there. But so I see this. If I go to all, it doesn't even though she did it on the 23rd. This is a different. This was earlier in the day. It just does not come through. It doesn't. It doesn't even come through from ClickFunnels to Payments AI. So I'm not sure what's going on, or it's their banking. It's their bank that's saying, "Hey, this is a fraudulent charge," and this is why I don't go totally crazy. And I'm really anxious to go crazy, but if the logistics for processing payments get stuck, that is not a really good experience for customers.
Of course, of course. And so the funnel worked fine. She paid and it sent her through and she saw a thank you page. But
Yes.
it's the back end here where it fumbled.
Yes, and this is the first time that it didn't even show up in Payments AI. It's showing up in ClickFunnels as, "Hey, yeah, you got a new payment," which is great, but it's not. And I did some $1 tests, which went through. I found out that as I did some research, that my Stripe, it was like a key, some sort of key that they have. And
Yep.
so I disconnected it from Payments AI and then reconnected it so it updated the payment key. So that's working,
Good. Okay.
but I'm not sure how to resolve customers coming in and just getting the clear transaction. So the customer emailed me and said, "Hey, okay, so I'm just going to cancel it." And I'm like, "What?" So she said, "Can you send me a different, form?" So we're going to send her a QuickBooks way to pay, which is fine. But either it's their bank saying, "Hey, this is really, out of character of what you buy," or it's something else. And if it's on our side, I don't know what that something else could be.
Yeah, let's go to Payments AI. Okay. Under your failures at the top, is there anything in there? Just to your left. Yeah. Sorry, my screen's just so far. And that's her, right? Lakenda?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
click that.
See, when I look at I don't think that this is the same payment time, that transaction. I think she did that payment. So this is early in the day. The payment that's approved on ClickFunnels is like 9 o'clock at night.
Scroll me down a little more. Oh, that's it. Okay.
Right. And so I was getting this as well. So that's when I went back and I disconnected Stripe from Payments AI
Uh-huh.
and then reconnected it and it cleared that up.
All right.
And so this was her first payment after that, which is just not showing up in Payments AI. It's not coming from here.
Right.
See, that's 9:42 p.m. See?
And that's February 23, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, back to Payments AI, please. Back on the browser.
When you say
Like
oh,
top
yeah, yeah,
left.
yeah. Okay,
Yes,
gotcha.
yes. Okay, we're back on failures. I see a Feb 23 for Lakenda, and I
Yeah.
see two of them. Click this bottom one here. The one just, yes. Scroll me down.
Yeah. See, that's still 303.
Okay, it
Three.
is. So press back on the browser.
But she has 3 transactions here.
There we go.
Can we
Yeah,
see?
just click start at the top one there.
and just see all the times. That's 308.
Yep.
So it's not
Perfect.
that one. And
Next
then
one down. 304. Okay, back. Let's try
304.
that last one. No, just scroll down right here.
Oh, wait.
There you go. Yep, and last one. Yep.
That's 303. So she's been really diligent to try to pay me, which I'm excited about. And I want to keep her excited. We've met, we got on a Zoom call,
Good.
talked through
Okay.
everything. So she's very, very eager and
Scroll me down
excited.
right here before you go back. Click that last transaction on the list. Scroll me down a little bit.
That's as far as I can go. Oh, well,
Okay,
I can
expand
pop
the
that open.
decline there. Yes. They're calling it an API key.
Right, I fixed that. That was the API key in Stripe. So it was processing through Stripe. So I did some research on ChatGPT, which was great, and says, "Hey, do this." And so I did it. I disconnected Stripe from Payments AI because one of the things that we did, because we were trying to remember my very first payment, I had actually 3 Stripe accounts and didn't realize it. Just
Yeah.
just doing something. Okay. And so it was like, hey, where'd the money go? It was like the shell game. And so we finally found it and went down to one account. And so it changed the API key. I didn't
Yes.
know it.
Yes.
So fix that.
And now,
disconnected
Margaret,
it.
in that one account, are you running mids? Have you set up any mids yet?
I don't even know what that means.
Okay, mids are like little accounts inside of that account. Think of them like little bank accounts inside of your Stripe. You'll want to set up multiple mids. MID. If you ChatGPT this, it'll show you. You'll see everything. But basically, you're in coaching, right? Which is viewed by as high risk. And that's why sometimes you'll have banks that will decline automatically. Just depends on buyers how they buy and what their patterns are. Anyway,
Right,
you set
right.
up mids so that your Stripe, you're running payments into that one mid, that one bank account. If you, for whatever reason, get an influx of refunds or chargebacks, now you just shut down that mid and you move your payments to another mid inside that Stripe account. This is a great way to reduce your risk. And so like, let's say if you're just using the Stripe account without mids and you get an influx of refunds, well, now the whole entire Stripe's going to say, we shut down the whole account, instead of just, hey, we're closing this mid, and then you move it into a new one. Does that kind of make sense?
That makes sense. That makes
Cool.
sense. Okay. Now
You'll want to do that in the future.
okay. Yes, we're gonna do that in the near future.
Great.
So her
Click that
payment.
for me. Let me see what I'm looking at. Yeah. Open that. Okay. Received. Okay. So interesting. Have you spoken to Payments AI support about this yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
And my last thought on this before we
Please.
dovetail into that, on ClickFunnels, this payment actually, when I go into it, it doesn't go through Stripe. This one goes through actually Payments AI. Well, I mean, that's the gateway that it's mentioning. Where did I see that at? Orders. For sure, it's a Payments AI. It's not a Stripe move on this. I don't remember where I saw that, but I saw that this particular payment was a Payments AI gateway. That's why I was surprised it didn't just show up in. I don't know where I saw it, if I'm being honest.
Sure.
So, so this, I don't think this one is Stripe. I think this is Payments AI. I'm not sure where I saw it in her transaction, but I noted it in my brain. So I don't know why it didn't just go into Payments AI, and if it was going to decline it there. It just totally didn't show up.
In Payments AI.
Right, which is weird. So that's why I'm thinking it's on the ClickFunnels side and maybe not the payments AI side.
I don't think so.
I think it's on the payments AI side.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Like in that specific one, maybe their bank denied it and it stopped right at the ClickFunnels side. But that would be like their bank denied it and there's really like nothing we could do about that, right?
Right. And I'm going to have her check. She was going to talk to her bank, but I'm going to have her check anyway just to see if that's the culprit since we're troubleshooting through it. I mean, inquiring minds would, want to know,
Absolutely.
what really happened with that. So, okay, so that's my big kind of angst with this is once I feel comfortable with transactions being able to flow in and out without any hurdles, that would be great. That would,
100%.
yeah, that would allow me to,
100%.
because now we have three products in our grant readiness world. This one, and then of course the full one of these, our funnels, at least, that's coming through. But this one, the grant readiness, uncommonly impressive, that's 497. This is just, I'm going to customize when we have customers that want to do something more. And so it'll never be the same. Can I do that? It'll never actually be the same because they want different things.
Can you do what?
Could I so I have these three funnels. And so the ones that are active in terms of purchasing, that we really want to scale and build with is the Grant Readiness Framework 997, Grant Readiness Uncommonly Impressive for cohorts and all of that. In fact, I'll be teaching it with SBDC in Northern California. So
Nice.
that 497, this one is really what I want to get at. This was customized for a specific customer who wanted some specific things. And I'm keeping it there, that $5,000 one.
Yep.
When I have customers like that, can I change that every single time? Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yes, you absolutely can, Margaret. Just remove the product, right? If the product works, leave the product. But if not, if you're going to make like a $3,700 custom offer, make that new product, add that product to that funnel, and then just change the words. Yup.
Okay, perfect. So other than that, it looks like things are smoothing out. So school, thank you for the tip on school.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was kind of like, what the heck do you use this for? Because it's like I have three membership, portals for folks, and I'm like, this is unnecessary, redundant. But the schools now with this grant readiness uncommonly impressive, I realized you can put everything in schools.
Yep.
You can put a whole database full of stuff. Like I told you, we have a whole. I'm not going to close.
You
the
have
other one down.
like three tiers, three
seven-
levels of access, and you could have all that in one school community.
Right. The one that we built that's attached to my website that has over 700 plus links and resources, videos that so I'm going to keep it because it's not all grant stuff, right? This is just one thing of many things that I'm able to teach on. But I think I'm going to keep it for the time being so I can just pull that information and then put it into schools. So I did a grant readiness fitness vault. And so I like it. I like that you can have the different tiers where not everyone in and I'm stacking it like I did this. So I already have like 6 people in it. I've got, 13, 15, invites out there to just kind of prime the pump.
Yep.
So they've been jumping in and talking and doing all that good stuff. I like the different tiers because everyone can't see everything unless they're a VIP upgrade.
Yup.
You
And it
know,
also
so,
gives them that little thing to look at in the future, like, oh, there's still more behind here.
right.
Yes, that's gonna work great for you.
Right, because I was trying to justify the 497. If I give it to everyone, that's not fair to them.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know, so I think that's, that those are the things that are working for me. Thank you so much, Dante. This is more of a thank you rather than just, other points that I need. If we can get the payment thing worked out. So two things. So I should check with Payments AI, you're
Well,
saying.
speaking about that, I actually was talking to Payments AI and I have a hookup for you. So I put their email in the chat. It's just support@payments.ai. That's in the chat for you. I'm actually going to stop your screen share really quick. I'm also going to send you. I'm direct messaging you right now in Zoom as well. Could you just give me your ClickFunnels email, the email that you used to sign in for ClickFunnels?
Okay, sure.
They're gonna start launching an investigation into this. I'll need you to send them a ticket, send them an email to that support@payments.ai. But
I don't see your DM. Did you already DM?
you don't see it. Let me try it again. Do you have your Zoom chat pulled up?
I do.
At the top of Zoom chat, you should
Oh,
probably
I
see
see it.
everyone
Yeah,
and then Dante.
I see it.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, the email that you used to sign into your ClickFunnels account.
Okay. Let me make sure I smell this. Okay. Okay, there you go.
Got it. All right, let me just send this to her really fast.
Yeah, because it would be great for everything to, my whole thing is automation.
Yeah.
And so if I have to go send them QuickBooks invoices, one, it doesn't show up in ClickFunnels, which is kind of sucks. Oh, I do have one other question,
Sure.
but I don't want to have to do that. So I did apply for my One Comma Club award like
Oh,
a
great.
month or so ago, and I haven't heard anything. And I think I had to pay for it. I paid something for it.
Oh, yeah, great. You paid to get the plaque.
Yes,
Okay.
I did back in January sometime, early January.
Okay. Okay, cool. I'll look into that. I'll look into that as soon as we get done with this and have somebody get in touch with you.
Okay, so that's it for me. I'm good to go.
Awesome. Good stuff, Margaret. Yeah. So I'm Payments AI, they're already looking out for that ticket for you. They're going to work with you on that. Feel free to ask them any questions. They're going to help you with everything. And then, making sure that everything is set the way you need. So next time you don't have that experience, I let them know you're awesome. So it should be a really fun time with them.
I appreciate it because I love it. I'm like, I'm just chomping at the bits, ready to just
Well, yeah, I mean,
go.
we get a close rate like that. You're closing 30, 40, 30%, whatever it was. You're
That's
smashing
30%.
that close rate. And it's like, I want to go scale. Let me go 10K a day to this thing. I mean, it's
Oh
just
yeah,
killing it. But
yeah.
if we're not confident in payments, then it stops everything. So we'll get you squared away today on that.
Right. And tell them I have to now adjust my financial model because I was hoping to make a certain amount, the 30,000 last month, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to. We did about with the ClickFunnels with the grant world, we did about I want to say about $15,000. So that wasn't too bad,
Cool. That's
you
not
know.
bad. That's not bad.
No,
Yeah.
no. So, but we can make the 997. I mean, we could easily do 30, attendees a month if, I can really ramp up and do what I need to do for that 997. But I'm a little concerned that we're going to get hung up on. But I think this mids are going to help as well in Stripe. So I'll learn that as well.
Cool. They're already sending me stuff about expired API key. Okay, she's ready to work with you, Margaret. Can you send an email to support@payments.ai? They're ready. This is gonna be fast.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. You got it. Great work, Margaret.
All right.
All right, John. Fill me in. How's it look? What's up?
Okay, so let me show you really quick over here what I find out. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a sample because I have another one. Let me see, my clickfunnels.com. Now,
Well, when you looked in incognito, did your course display properly?
no,
Okay. Okay.
that's not the issue. But here, this is what I think is happening, and I'm gonna explain you. I have a different work. I have another course that I'm doing, and is in another workspace setting,
Mm-hmm.
which is I'll show you right here. It's under John 2 Real Estate. So if you see the workspace in John 2 Real Estate, and we go to courses over here.
I'm actually not seeing this, John. You must be on a different browser.
Okay, you're not seeing this. Maybe I have to. Okay, let me see. Can you see this?
No, I'm not seeing you moving. I'm just going to stop your share, restart your share, and when you share, just share your entire screen. Like,
Okay.
when you click share at the top, are you just on your laptop right now? Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Now
I
you
see
can
it.
see it. Can you see it now?
Yeah, I'm looking at your site settings.
Okay. So if I go over here to this, this is a different workspace.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what I think is happening. So I'm building this AI real estate listing. And then if I go over here, I only have like 1 week. And in the first week, I have 5 days or 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
If I preview this, it looks nice. See?
It's
If I
coming
preview
through right
this,
now. Yeah, beautiful.
it looks, everything looks right on the money here. See?
Yep.
It doesn't matter what it could be anyone. This one right here is gonna show up. So
Great.
but this is a different workspace. So now I'm gonna go back and when I click in this workspace, let me see. I want to see the
click your name actually to get to a different workspace. Click your name down there.
I wanted to show you the customer center here.
Oh, okay.
So the customer center is going to show site setting right here. Okay. So the site setting, you notice that I have the main email right here. AI listing, the main.
Mm-hmm.
I could have many of them, but I picked up this one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's working fine. Now, let me go back to where I have the issue, which is another workspace, Real Estate Investor School. And if I go to the workspace setting, and I'll tell you what I choose to do that but I'm going to have to, if I go to Customer Center, Customer Center, yes. If I go over here and I go to site setting, what happened is I have, okay, now I don't have the domain. I should have this domain, the AI real estate virtual, but I have this investor partnership.
Yes, but okay, so that shouldn't be the issue here. You can only have a domain one place, right? So that's why it's telling you not to use the other domain. I think what's happening, John, is I think it's the type of course that we're using. Take me to your course. This is the workspace that the course is not right in, correct?
Right.
Okay,
I'm building it just like the other one, but it's off track. So you want me to take you to the course?
Yes. Scroll down a little bit on the left-hand side. It's just there. Yes. Okay, and it's that course, right, that we're having problems with?
Right here, this one right here.
Okay, great. Click that. Okay, now go to customize. You do not have advanced on. This is just a simple course. Okay.
It's just like the other one. I'm doing exactly the same like the other one.
Yes, you are. Okay, scroll me up top, and there should be settings in the top right. Yeah, go to your settings, please. Go back up. AI real estate. Put your mouse right here on that. Yeah. Investor partnership. Okay, fine. So no domain conflictions. Fine. Okay.
But that's not the domain of the course. You know that, right?
Yes. Yes.
The domain
But
actually the domain is this one, AI real estate virtual, right here.
Actually not. This is your path. This is the domain right here, and everything after the slash, that's the page path. But I was looking to see if you're using the same domain on both courses, and you're not. So it's perfectly fine.
Let me
down.
tell you something else. If I
Mhm.
go and browse the course right here, AI real estate virtual, which is the one that I'm building, investor partnership is showing up. Something else is showing up.
Right.
Now let me explain you why. Because a couple of weeks ago, I redirect AI real estate virtual from investor partnership. And it was working fine. And then all of a sudden I put it back, and it looks like it's taking a while, but since this morning, when I click in AI real estate, which is actually the course, investor partnership comes up, which is another domain in the workspace.
Yes. Yes, it is.
So let me show you. Let me go back to the workspace. And workspace over here. I go to workspace here. And then I go to workspace settings.
Yes.
And I go to, what is it?
Well, I want to see.
What is the setting? I want to see what domain.
Yeah, right here. I want to see your domains.
Customer center. So you see, this is the customer center, and I have the main domain as a. Oh, this is not what I wanted to
You
do.
actually you want to go to your site pages
site
or site
settings.
settings, yes.
So if I go over here, I have investor partnership, which is creating the problem. Now, what I'm planning to do, I'm going to, and I didn't want to put AI real estate virtual as the main domain, which, by the way, that's what I'm going to try. I'm going to use this domain right here.
I wouldn't do that, John.
No? Okay.
Because correct me if I'm wrong, the other workspace is using AI virtual investor.
No. The other AI, there is two AI, one of them for Realtor, which is the one that is working fine. AI Realtor, which is part of the workspace of John to Real Estate. And then this one is AI for investors. It's two different courses, two different workspaces.
Oh, and different domains.
And different domains.
Okay, yes, then you can change that domain here. Yes.
So I didn't want to change it, because if I change it, I'm sure it's gonna be nice and dandy, everything. But then I'm gonna lose the funnel or the lead magnet of real estate investor. See, I have real estate investor over here. I'm sorry, investor partnership, which is a funnel. It's a lead magnet.
Yes.
So if I put the native domain AI for investor in the workspace real estate investor school, I may lose, if I do this right here, right now, I may lose the other one.
Right. But you can
But
always manually assign that domain to the lead funnel. So you can still make it where Real Estate Investor School goes to that lead funnel.
And that's what I did. And that's what I have it set up right now.
Yes.
I have it set up right now like investor partnership.
But
then,
because you're doing this, that's why when you type your other domain, you're taken to the lead funnel, the investor partnership funnel. You want to put the right domain in your site settings, and then you want to go to your funnel. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because I've been trying many different ways. I'm gonna try this up, and I think when I do this, the course is gonna be displaying very good.
Yes, that's correct.
I think there is a conflict right now between investor partnership and this one. So I'm gonna try this one out. I'm gonna put the AI real estate virtual. Okay, let me see something here. Of course, this is gonna change.
Yes, it will.
Let me see something here really quick. I need to remove that one. Okay, so I'm going to so I'm gonna use AI real estate virtual, which is this is for investors, and I'm gonna make it the main update site.
Great.
Okay.
Now that funnel, the lead funnel you were just showing me, investor partnerships, is that funnel in this workspace?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to your funnels then, top left.
Now see the home page over here. I'm gonna have to maybe change it.
Well, don't even worry about that right now. You just made the domain change. Give it like 10 minutes.
Okay, you see, already changed down here.
Yes, it did. Oh, and that's why that's happening. Okay.
So now I'm gonna have to change. I have to go to products, and I need to look for the link, the new link. I gotta go to products and look for the new link so I can attach it to the funnel. All right, so let's check something else. So let's go to courses right here, and let me go to Real Estate Virtual.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to
click lesson 1. Let's see what happens.
No, I think it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while to spread out,
At least it's probably going to take 10 minutes for all this to actually kick in. Take me back to your account. Let me see one thing, John. Go to that browser tab. Right here, go to that tab at the very top. Yeah. Okay, go scroll up, go to your funnels, top left on the left navigation. Yeah, scroll up a little bit there. Funnels. Click in your investor partnership funnel.
This is basically a link magnet.
Okay, investorpartnershipfunnel.com. Okay, yeah. Okay, so do me a favor, open up a new browser tab and just go to the investor partnership. Yeah. There it is. That should still take me right here to the funnel.
Now it's taking me to the funnel with a with actually the domain of the course that I want.
So interesting. We're doing this all really fast after you change the domain. So the domains can be tough because it depends on what's happening in the internet right now. It might not just have updated and propagated the changes. We're gonna have to give this at least 8 more minutes from when we did all of this.
Yeah,
Right, and
I
it
think
lands me
so.
there.
So maybe the next 10 minutes or half an hour, when I click over here and I go to AI real estate virtual, the new, definitely the new domain or the course or the funnel attached to the course is going to show up here.
Yes, that's exactly what we want, and that's exactly what I was checking for. Right.
Yes.
So give it like 10 minutes, John, and if it's not all updating as need be, just get with the support team and they'll be able to look in and get the right domains forwarding to the right place.
Okay, so the last question here, let me see, my funnel.com. If I go, I'm gonna have to change this also. Let me see. Let me go to courses over here. No, actually, let me go to funnels. Funnel. And this is the funnel here.
You're still looking at courses, actually.
Yeah. Because I think in the thank you page, I'm gonna have to change the product, because the product used to say investor partnership. Let me see, how does it look like? In the order form, if I go over here, actually it's in the order confirmation. If I go here,
Well, there's no products in the order confirmation. Your products are on the order form.
okay, so if I go here,
that looks right.
I was looking for the link of the course. Maybe I have to check on the course.
Oh,
Because
you probably put that in the editor of your confirmation. Go to your order confirmation,
yes,
put your
yes,
edit.
right here. That's what I'm talking about. So,
awesome, Margaret. Great. I'm just seeing that. I don't even think she's here, but she's rocking. Love that.
all right, so here is the order confirmation.
Doug, cool. I'll be here today. I'll have time for you today right now.
See, this is what I'm gonna have to change. Right now, you see investor partnership?
Absolutely. You're exactly right, John. Yep, that's that URL that you're going to have to swap out when you have the right URL for the course. But that's going to be it. The products and everything all still look great.
Where do I find this this link right now? Where do I find it?
Great question. Exit top left.
Top left.
Yep.
Leave the site.
Let's go to we go to your course. And then click on your course. And right up top, that little copy button right there.
Okay. Right here.
Yes, this is the URL of your course. You copied it. Go put that on your thank you page. Yes.
Okay, let me see. Funnel. Right here. And then when they buy, they're gonna go to that link.
Yes. Yep. They're going to buy, they're going to go to the order confirmation. You're going to say click this button to get into your course. You're in your product. You don't need to be in the products themselves. Yep. Order confirmation. Put your mouse on the page and click edit. Yes. Yup. Here we go. Yes. Yep. Yes. Ooh, I don't like that. Whenever I do domains, John, here's how I like to do it. I want you to triple click that URL. Remove everything. Backspace. Yeah, now we know there's no weird spacing. Now paste it. Oh, interesting. Remove that space in the beginning. I don't know why that's showing up.
I'm clicking click on let me see. Yep.
Yeah, just remove that. Remove those extra spaces at the beginning. Yeah, click right before the H, or that works too. Yes, remove those.
Okay. And then I also have to change the order bump.
Okay, so click your funnel icon, top left. Great.
I gotta go
to your order form.
uh,
Yep, one more down. Click your green box for your products.
yeah, but right here, right?
Yes. And now there's your order bump. If you want to remove it, you just click the X.
No, I need to. It's already set up. I need to change also the link.
You need to change what?
I need to. Don't I have to attach the link or something, or not?
To what do you mean to sell that order bump on that page?
Yes.
No, you don't have to replace anything. You add the products here, and then they're automatically added to the page.
Okay, so if they buy the 27 basic course and they buy the order bump, then it's gonna go directly.
Yes. Click your green bag again. Yeah, so you have your flagship product at the top, your AI virtual. That's the main product on the page, and then there's your order bump. Yes, you're perfect.
All right, I'm gonna wait half an hour or something, see everything is fine, see how the course display. Otherwise, I'll get back to you tomorrow.
Cool. That sounds great, John.
Thank you, Dan. I appreciate your help.
You got it, man. Always a pleasure. All right, and to round us out, let's hop over to Doug. Good to see you, Doug.
My guy, how's it going?
Living the dream. How about yourself?
Dude, good, man. I heard, dude, you got to spend time with Russell last week.
Yeah.
Dude, like, I watched Friday because I was working and I saw you and I was like, it's like when Moses came down off the mountain with the 10 Commandments and they were like, he had been with God. I'm like, I saw the glow. You have been with Russell. I was like, bro, like to be a fly on the wall in that room. I'm like, man, or
it was
like,
awesome, man. Me, him, and Trey, we worked like 14 hours straight one day from sun up till we were in Russell's office at 12:30, putting together offers and doing the thing. It was really cool to see. I'm going to talk about it sometime later in this week, but what I saw in that office is exactly what Russell has said to us forever. We have to make level 10 irresistible offers. When we look at the offers, it has to drop our jaw to the floor. If you're making offers that don't make you feel a little nervous and anxious inside, then it's not going to be a good offer and it's not going to sell. Like everything he's ever said about offers, we did it for 4 hours straight and came up with a great e-com offer. So it was really cool.
Dude, and you're like, people talk, you think, well, 14 hours, but you didn't feel it until like 3 hours later. The entire time was like, you were like, oh, I can only imagine. Like, I would have been there like, can I just bring someone Diet Coke? Because I just want to stand here. And then I'd have been like, well, what about this? And then Russell would have been like, oh, no, I'm kidding. But like, well, you working, why people pay him $100,000 to be in the room for him for a couple hours. And you're just like, dang. So
It was
yeah.
amazing.
I can't even imagine, but we missed you. Obviously, Matt did a great job. But
Awesome.
yeah, we definitely missed you. It was like, and all of that. So, I have so many things, but I have some basic questions just because I'm working and maybe when if you have any more time, like on a lighter day this week, I'd love to go like this is expanding to like multiple level of epicness that I am so excited about. Claude, Friday you said you don't mess with ChatGPT anymore, and I've literally made that switch just from a couple of things Claude has said, and I've ran them against each other, and I'm like,
Yep.
okay, especially when it comes to the Facebook ads, which is what I'm actually selling. So I went through some things, and Claude's just like better in a lot of ways. And
ChatGPT is literally changed, and it's for like soccer moms now. And
Yeah.
in the next couple months, they're gonna have ads inside of ChatGPT,
Oh, wow.
so that soccer moms can buy things while they're driving their kids around. Like ChatGPT it's turned itself into garbage. If anybody
Yeah.
didn't hear that, that's real and true. Claude is superior.
It was really hard because, again, not to have any fake like allegiance to ChatGPT, because I've spent a lot of time training it to who I was with wedding photography and all of that.
Yeah.
But it also started sounding a little more, you could just see that shift where it wasn't like a business guru, like a friend or whatever. And it'd be like, hey, and then ChatGPT, the first time I talked to Claude, it cussed at me and said, this BS is not going to sell anything for you, Doug. And I'm like, okay, sometimes, not that I had a friendship with AI, like, oh my God, I'm going to miss a friend. And I'm like, well, I'm paying for you. Why? And they pretty much cost the same. I mean, Claude has a little bit more limitations because it's not like unending. It does end, and I milked it. But what it's cranked out for me over this last week, just in the week you've been gone, has been insane. And it's not like massaging you. It's like, well, this is why, and you're my mentor. I say my mentor says this. So I run everything that you say and what Russell says, and it says, well, your mentor's right on this. This could be a potential red flag for what you're doing, but here's why what you think will probably work based on what he said because of your niche, and you can upload. And it's just been really a good bounce off wall based on it and all of that. So I love that. So, but where it's gone, one of the things you had said, obviously I'm creating this ad course, obviously, and I've got it going. It literally it is now my go-to. You had recommended to someone about a month ago about just figure out the design template of your page and then take it to Dante, take it to ChatGPT and say, here, make this good. ChatGPT was trash. And so I took it and I went to Dante and I went to Claude and said, here's my OTO. And within about an hour and a half, 2 hours, it helped me create OTO page 1 and 2 and my thank you page, which my confirmation page, and my checkout page with an astronomically amazing FAQ. And I said, Dante says put everything in positive, and it's like, got it. So it like literally like what used to take, I mean, technically there's no need for funnel builders if you think about it, but it's like, but it seriously, especially with your avatar in mind. And so it was one of those where I was like, dude, so I have everything literally layered in. I just have to create the bit, including an OTO2. All I did was take Russell's OTO1 page and I just copied it and said, this is OTO1 and OTO2. I mean, literally, you just take OTO and you just copy it. And I went in and I said, okay, I'm a little worried because they're the exact same color scheme, everything. The only thing that's changing is that progress bar and the product, but they have to scroll for that. Is this going to be a problem? And it was like, you're right. So it made a few color tweaks on like a header, just so that the mind of the person knows that there's a switch and this is something new. So you don't just think I copied a page and you back out before you see my $9.97 offer. And it was subtle, but it's enough to go, that's the difference. And that like stood out to me. And I'm like, oh, it's amazing. But so I will love to walk you through that at some point. But I know we're a little late today. I don't know how much time you have. So I have some questions that are burning.
I am running up against time.
Exactly.
Messages are rolling through. So yeah.
Yep, that's what I figured. Obviously, I know I came in late because we've been having dental problems with the kids all weekend. It's been crazy. So the biggest one I want to know is, so I have my sequences. I'm working on my sequences. They buy my $11 product. Immediately, if they don't take any of my OTOs, my sequence one immediately starts pushing them towards my $197 upgrade, obviously. If they buy my OTO1 for 197 and then they skip through, that sequence immediately starts pushing them towards my 997 upgrade.
Yep.
Here's my question, and I think I know the answer, but I'm just going to see if you know a workaround. So obviously, when they get the sequence, when they order the product, I have sequence one. It's supposed to be an email. Hey, here it is. Here's how to access your stuff.
Mhm.
And then immediately it starts hinting at my 197 product. Now, here's the challenge with that. If they, obviously, I know to put a conditional goal in that sequence. And the conditional goal is if they buy 197, they skip through because I don't want them to get 7 days of why don't you buy 197?
Yep.
And same thing with 197 to 997, all that. We have that conditional goal so they don't have to go through two sequences. It skips through. But here's the problem. If they do that, they're going to miss that first email that says, hey, congratulations, here's your product, or your product is on the way, and all of that. So does that mean, is there a way around that? Or does that basically mean I'm going to have to set up a simple one-step sequence that goes to them if they buy the $11 product? That's just the delivery email. Here's your email. Here's your product is on the way. By the way, do this, and all that, and that's it. So then that way, because you know what I'm saying? Because if they get hit by the conditional goal step, they're gonna skip that whole email sequence, so they won't get the, hey, congratulations, here's a confirmation of what you did. You know what I mean? On all of those, basically.
What I would do is I would just attach another workflow, and that workflow is literally just going to be that first email, so that, and there's no conditional goals in that, because that's your flagship product. Everybody
Right.
who buys at least buys that. So
Right.
it's a great workaround, Doug. It's super smart.
Yeah.
One standalone workflow with that initial email
Right.
that goes out, welcome, here's how to grab your thing. And then you have your other workflows with the conditional goal steps. That's going to be perfect.
Well, and wouldn't I do that also for the 197 too? Because they get the 197, you go, hey, here's a confirmation you just bought this one, and so here's that as well. And then
You wouldn't have to, because that first email is going to go out immediately. Yes.
Yeah, it should.
So they're going to get that first email. If they
Right.
go by, like if they go
All three of
by,
them.
let's say the first email comes through and they're like, oh wow, there's a 997 that fast tracks me. Let me go buy that. They got the first email. So in all the other ones, you're fine with that. Just for your flagship product, have that
Okay.
one standalone workflow.
Okay, just making sure, because that hit me. I was like, well, if a conditional step and they literally go through and buy everything, which I want them to, they're going to skip out on literally almost all three sequences, because all three sequences are pushing them through my value ladder, and they're going to get dropped into my name nurturing series, which I have, as well as I'm going to start bugging them about my community. I'm working on a community as well, and
Nice.
all of that. So, okay, so I thought that was the way to go, but I was like, okay, I mean, it's not a big deal to set up one workflow for one email, but I'll get that. And then also, one of the things that Matt was helping Vladimir with last week. So when you make a product and your product is the course, if I'm creating an $11 product. Basically, I'm creating one course. It's my ads that make sense course. And my $11 product is going to be module one. You and I talked about that. So they see everything else locked if they don't buy it. And that's even Claude said you were a genius. So just keep that in mind. Because I was thinking, I was like, should I do this and does that? Should I make 3 different courses? And Claude said, your mentor is a genius because it's the fear of missing out. They have one and they see 9 other modules locked down and they're like, oh, what is that? And so when you're creating a product and it's a course, it asks you to select it and you go through and you just pick the first one.
Yes.
I get that. I have yet to have someone enroll in any course. Now, Matt was helping somebody last week in a workflow, and obviously there is an enroll step in your workflow where you can enroll someone in a workflow.
Yes.
And my question is, do you need that based on if you have the product set up? Does that make sense? Like if they buy my $11 product, it's already says they get this module. Do I need to do both and do the enroll step in it?
Technically speaking, no, you do not. If you attach the course to the product in the product settings, that takes care of everything.
Okay, just making sure. Because if they go through my entire workflow, if they go through my entire funnel and take OTO1 and OTO2, by the end of it, because again, the
They'll
$11
have
product,
unlimited access to the whole course.
yeah, because OTO1 gives them 3 more modules, OTO2 gives them the other 5 modules. There are 4 modules after that, but those are, I could stretch it out and make it 5.
You want to know how I do this, Doug?
Yeah.
I still put enroll in course. I still put that in my workflow. just
Okay.
as a fail safe, right? Just in case. So in your new workflow you're going to create, the one-off workflow,
Yeah.
I would also put that step, because that one-off workflow sells your flagship product, your $11 course that everybody buys. So in that workflow, it's literally send email 1, enroll in course. That's all for the workflow.
And tag
then,
them as a $11 buyer. But yeah.
yes, you
Yes.
can do, or you can do that in the other workflow probably.
Right.
But you can do it there too.
Yeah.
You
I'm doing it
don't-
there because I
you
want
don't
to.
have to, because you did it the right way in your
Right.
product settings. But I still do
Just
put it
in
in there.
case.
Yeah, it just helps me sleep good at night, and I know nothing's
Yeah.
ever gonna happen.
Okay, yeah. My plan is, my goal is I'm gonna triple stack them. Like, I want to know who all the $11 product people are. If they get OTO1, like I want to have someone with 3 that says they got this, this, and this, and then you see the 2 people, because obviously that helps me market to them
Yes.
forever and all
Yes.
of that.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I figured. I just wanted to ask. I was like, I've never heard it said it's necessary, but it's more or less just cover all your bases and everything else.
Yeah,
like
you
that.
literally don't have to. Like, and if you're gonna test all this before you launch, feel free to not add that add to course step in the workflow, and then test it. And you'll see that it works perfectly. And then at the end, if you want to add it just in case, you're fine to. But
Okay.
just definitely make sure you test.
Cool. And my last question for today, because I'm just going to start getting into the rest of it, is when you have a course that's locked up, I have not tested this yet. Theoretically, I could go back to my wedding course and try this. But again, the flagship is the first one. My first OTO is going into campaigns and ads. And I'm debating on if I should make a module for campaigns and a module for ads. And then have 2 modules, and obviously that's going to be product number 2. And then obviously when I get into audience God mode, it'll be audiences, retargeting, and then also like tracking like clarity. I'm going through all of the things that we've learned and all of that. So I'm either going to go like 3 different modules, one for audience, one for like targeting and retargeting and tracking like pixels, and then one for clarity. So if I have all 3 of those locked up, if you're looking at the course home, I haven't seen this and you may not know. So if you're looking at the course home and I have 9 modules and only one's locked, if you click on the second one, is that just going to automatically bring up like, is that going to bring up like all 3 of them? Like, or is it going to bring up the one course module and say, well, this course module is X amount, if that makes sense? Or I don't know how that's going to end up looking. So I'm trying to figure out.
So inside of your course, you have upgrade URLs.
Okay.
And you're going to send them to the funnel. You're going to send them to the funnel itself. It's not going to show when they click on this. It's not going to show. We could set it up that way, but it's going to be technical and it's going to take time, right?
Yeah.
They're just going to click that module. It's going to say locked, and then it's going to take them to the funnel, and they're going to buy right there. They're not going to see like this will unlock 2 of the 9. They don't see any of that, and you don't even need them to.
Okay. So you just set up that everything. So the 2 modules that are involved in OTO1, those will have the same upgrade URL, and then all the ones that are go on with OTO2 for $9.97.
That's upgrade URL for OTO2. Yes.
Got it. And I basically just send them, and because technically I don't even need to send them to a different funnel. I guess I could, but basically it'll just send them to the OTO page that I've already created.
Absolutely.
And obviously the checkout will probably update depending on where they're at. I don't know if it'll still be an OTO1 or because they're coming back, let's say 3 months later, how that'll work. But I'm assuming ClickFunnels will figure all of that.
Goodness gracious.
I ask you the fun questions.
What's that URL? So we have a really cool URL, a snippet of a URL that you can add to the end of your funnel URL, where it will remember their past checkouts, and you can literally send them to OTOs. So they can just click a button. Yes, I want this. They click the button. They're in. Done. No more credit cards needed.
So
I can't remember that URL, but support could get it to you, no problem.
Yeah, because think of how amazing that would actually be. It's like having your payment information saved. It's removing all the stuff. So they're like a month down the road, or it's tomorrow, and they're like, okay, the 10-minute video was great, but I really want to know that I'm using the right campaign. They click and all it just says is upgrade more, and like boom, and it's done. And then it literally would take them to the next OTO, to God mode, and then to this, I assume, the summary page again, because it's literally walking them back through the same thing.
Yes, and you may very well, Doug, you might want to make another OTO. Have your OTOs as you built them for like when they're purchasing and in the moment, but
Right.
at the very bottom of your funnel after your order confirmation, you might want to make a new OTO1 that is built specifically for somebody who clicked on your lessons in the course. It probably doesn't require as much information. It
True.
probably can be a lot shorter and a lot simpler, and you might want to say, like, the headline of that new OTO1 might say, unlock the next step in your, like, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You can build new OTOs. Just keep them at the very bottom of the funnel.
Drop them
after
below,
the
and then the URL
confirmation.
send them then. And so literally it's like, thank you page, and then technically more funnel steps below that to another, which I had in the other course as well.
Yes,
So,
because then you
okay.
can have like a mini build inside your funnel build. You might want to go new OTO1 to
Yep.
new OTO2. You might not. You might want to go new OTO1 to new order confirmation. And you're like, congratulations, you just unlocked these modules. Click this button to go back to your course and start taking them now.
Yep.
Yup.
Yeah,
you have
I like
full-
that because
however we want to do it, you have full control to do it.
it makes sense, because if you think about it, because I mean, if they're going back to the original LTO, they still got that progress bar, which again, if that's going to hinder someone, then it might be what it is, or they might understand what we're doing and going, oh, I've seen this before, or even if they skip through and then they're like, oh, if you're like me, and because I tell them this 197 is only available now, and then 997, if I'm the person to go, was this a mistake? I better grab it while I can before they figure it out. That might actually push people to do it too, because they think it's a mistake and there's still a discount and they grab it. So, okay. I like that too. I mean, again, like you always say, test. You can always try.
100%.
So,
And it's just replacing URLs. Like, if you want to try it, sending them to the original OTO and be like, ooh, Doug messed up. Let me get this amazing deal. Great, try it. If you don't like it, or if you start getting customers reaching out and they were like, hey, I don't like that you lied to me the first time I bought, and just change the URL. Easy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. I like that. I did have a question about about community stuff, but we can do that tomorrow or the next day, because I'm gonna do again. I've heard a lot of you were talking to Margaret about school, and for now. I think I'm gonna keep it inside of ClickFunnels, but we could talk about that tomorrow too, as far as how to do like a preliminary trial. Because I'm gonna do like $1 on the month, and then go to the 29 just to get them in to try.
Cool.
And everything else like that. So again, it's all new, so we don't have to go into that because I know you got stuff going on.
Cool, that'd be great.
But yeah, so I'm excited to show you what else I've come up with based on some of the suggestions you've made and how this thing is like taking like shape. I'm excited for this to go, and I'm like, let's get going, because it's going to be like, this is my 2 comma club setup here. This is where we're going. So
Let's
I'm
go.
ready. So anyway,
Let's go, Doug.
yes, sir.
Good, man. Good work.
Thank you. I'm excited.
got
We'll
it.
talk tomorrow then.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it. And Doug, your check's in the mail. Perfect. 12:45 on the money. Gang, I have to go run to another meeting. It's an exciting week. Excited to be here with you guys. I just encourage you today. Let's take the rest of today. Let's go get big things done. Let's go hit a hurdle. Let's go hit a roadblock. Go find something. Go hit a point that you need a little help over. That means you're doing big things. We're going to be here tomorrow, same time, same place. And tomorrow is Trade Day. So same time as always, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have the Trey Llewellyn here to talk any and all things e-com.